It's Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Kristi Lee, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, Pat Godwin, Willie Griswold, and Tom Griswold.
Director at a wildlife park in Florida had his hand bitten off by one of his own alligators.
Oh, no.
The Florida Gator Garden. Look at him laughing. The Florida Gator Gardens in Venus.
The guy deserved it. Remember that. That's his angle.
Said its director, Greg Graziani, was seriously injured during a routine interaction with our large alligators. Graziani, a former law enforcement officer, told CNN...
All right, put your hand up.
...that he was using his hand under the alligator's jaw to give it a command.
No.
Yeah.
You better have more than that, mister.
He's the law enforcement officer, so I think he would say something like, hey, put your hands up, and when the guy puts both hands up, he goes, what are you, showing off? Rubbing my nose in it?
Graziani, a former law enforcement officer, told CNN that he was using his hand under the alligator's jaw to give it a command when a leaf from the surrounding foliage came loose and got between him and the alligator.
Oh, no.
He said this caused the reptile to lunge forward. Once his hand was in the gator's mouth, his instinct was to pull back.
That's what you don't want to do.
The gator did not respond to Graziani's command to back off and release his hand.
Please?
That's because, ladies and gentlemen, that's because he's an alligator.
However, the resulting injury was so severe, surgeons were forced to amputate his left hand and part of his arm.
Oh, man.
The experience has not put him off his job. Oh, no. Graziani said he's excited to return home and continue working with alligators. He added that this was an occupational hazard, not a public safety issue.
Give this guy a hand. Too soon.
Just laughing like a lunatic.
Yeah.
And I'm the dick.
It's an alligator.
Yeah.
That's a bummer, though. You do something routine, and then just a weird anomaly like a leaf falling.
Yep.
Changes everything.
Sure.
What's routine about getting next to a dinosaur
So he
with
does it all
big
the time.
teeth? Well, he's crazy.
Gator took the hand of the man who's the wildlife director. Gator bit the hand of the man who feeds him constantly. Take a look at Captain Hook and what the gator took, and you plainly see. Never put your hand by their mouth unless you want to be an amputee. Every time I look at his missing hand, I want to tremble. When I read about the hand his doctors couldn't reassemble. Florida Gator Gardens has a position open for a wildlife director, can't you see? But you could end up like a pirate and lose everything below the knee. Come on! Gator took the hand of the man who's the wildlife director. Clap your hand. Gator bit the hand of the man who feeds him constantly. Take a look at the stub ground to a knob and you plainly see. Never put your hand by their mouth unless you want to be an amputee. Yeah. Give me a hand.
Was that a parody or an original?
That was a parody of an old
You don't know the
gospel
song, Put Your Hand?
Put your hand in the hand of the man who...
You don't
The
remember
Sea of Galilee?
the fabulous
On the
hit?
water.
No.
You don't remember the hit
Really?
by
Yeah.
Ocean called
Oh.
Put
Yeah.
Your Hand in the
I
Hand
do
of
not
the
know
Man?
that song.
Really?
So that's my
Yeah.
fault.
We have to get that
Even
and
Johnny
play that
Cash
for
covered that,
John.
yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah, I don't know that one.
Lots of people did.
Donny Hathaway had a hit with it?
Huh.
Oh, yeah. That's a
Johnny
famous...
Hathaway. Really?
Yeah. We have Kristi Lee at the news desk.
A jeweler and sculptor has created jewelry made out of
No, please.
human semen. That's right, kids. According to Vice, clients send Ms. Amanda Booth their semen samples
Yes.
to be turned into what is called, I can't say it on the air, we'll call it jazzy jewelry.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay,
You can say
here's the
Jizzy.
thing. Okay. Have
Maybe
you
she just didn't want to.
have you ever had to have a sample
Collected.
collected and transported anywhere?
No.
And then made the mistake of looking in the container after you've transported the said.
It gets
sample.
runnier, doesn't it?
It gets runnier and clearer, and it more or less like water.
Well, Chick, she takes those samples to her workshop where they are dehydrated, powdered, and incorporated into wearable clay beads or trinkets.
Yeah, because you're thinking it's a glob.
I can just send her a 3-day-old T-shirt. It's already powdered.
It looks very much like a pearl. I've had it done with breast milk. I've had it done with breast milk as gifts, and it's the same concept.
Wait a minute.
As
Slow down.
gifts.
Yes, I babysat my nieces, and I had their mother's breast milk in my freezer, and as a gift to their mothers, I had them little pendants made after they had they're 5 years old now, and that was a gift to them. Yeah.
So slow down here. So she had frozen some breast milk, I guess.
And I had kept it. Yeah, I had a stock in my freezer of both of theirs. And when they had outgrown it, you ship it on dry ice.
They mix it into clay or something?
No, they don't mix it into clay. It's like an enamel. Like they dehydrate it, like Kristi said, in a powder, and then they add it to an enamel and makes it hard like a stone.
Nice ring. Is this a Tiffany? No, a Heather.
Ms. Booth began her
Tiffany's
business.
a name too, see?
Jess, she may have done yours.
It's all right. I poisoned his pie.
Oh, really?
She started her business in 2021 by making items out of breast milk, cremains, fur, and locks of hair, both from humans and pets. After someone commented on one of her TikTok videos asking if she'd ever considerated.
This is the wrong morning to misspeak.
That's time to considerate all of the options.
The party of the first part would like to considerate the party of the second part.
If she'd ever considered incorporating man juices, Booth made a half-joking post about it, only to begin receiving serious commissions.
Oh, my gosh.
After testing the process with her husband, Booth perfected the practice, is now going viral for her intimate jewelry.
If you received this as a gift, like, I guess, Kristi, you're the only one I can ask. Well, maybe all of you could, I guess. But what if your boyfriend said, "Hey, I got you something"?
No thanks. No thanks.
I made it myself, sort of.
It's a pearl necklace. Are they expensive?
They are pretty. It is a very fair price point for what's going into it, I guess. I mean,
yeah, they're not charging you hand over fist.
Okay. I suppose if they were expensive, then you really want to splurge. Spurge. A splurge, rather. On how do they look, Kristi?
Well, I'm trying to find. Oh, here we go. It looks like a pearl.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, and here's one that looks like a swimming sperm.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think.
What?
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
No.
I think
What is it, an earring?
No,
I think if you got this as
necklace.
as a gift, I don't think you'd tell anyone what it really was.
Oh,
That's my contention.
it looks like a sperm, but it looks like
You'd
it's
keep
silver
it-
with a little.
Just keep it between the receiver.
Between you.
Yeah.
Well,
between-
if you can make it with man juice, then you could make it with
You can make it with anything.
with female.
Because they're only they're obviously only putting a tiny bit of this powder in whatever. You could put sand in there.
Right, yeah. Like they said, cremated remains.
Yeah, you can do anything.
we could sit here all day and considerate how they're doing this.
Considerate, that's right.
But my point is,
Now you have a friend in the semen business.
Joke of the day.
What says, ooh, ooh?
What says ooh, ooh?
A cow with no lips.
That was Ace Cosby's joke.
I enjoy
of
that
the
joke.
day.
I'm not going to lie to you. I wish I didn't.
Yeah.
But I
That
like
doesn't
it.
make sense.
Yeah, because
You
try
can't put the- you
try
can't
saying
put
moo
lips-
with no
yeah.
lips, Kristi. Go ahead.
moo, moo, moo.
You can't.
You get ooh.
You can't.
All right.
Yes.
Not necessarily.
No, Smarty. Try it. Go ahead.
No, I'm not going to do it.
No,
I'm
say
not playing
moo
your
without
game.
using your lips.
Really, a joke is more of a sentence, but that's fine. Dear people, my name is Josh from Rogersville, Missouri. Anything, Josh?
It
Rogers?
sounds made up to me.
Oh, right. Josh says he's been listening to us ever since the beginning. I have a pretty big question, so I know. Chick takes his shirt off when he goes to the bathroom.
Uh-oh.
This was before the Costanza thing and on Seinfeld. I did that forever. This is the problem this gentleman presents, though, is that during a major transaction, evidently he missed that part.
Oh.
Because he says when you guys are filling diapers next Thursday, which I'm hoping Al Jackson will join us in, albeit distance, Am I going to take my shirt off while I'm urinating here? And I'm not.
No.
Okay. And by the way, the rule is during this diaper marathon, you can only urinate in the diaper.
Yeah.
If you soil the diaper, you're out.
You know what? It might be worth it. The disqualification may be worth.
No.
Okay, let's introduce our guest, Al Jackson. Hey, Al.
Hey. This is an interesting conversation to drop in on.
Yeah. Sorry, Al. We had one of our listeners said that they do this contest. I believe this is their 6th year or something, where they all put on diapers and then they drink a lot, and then at the end they weigh them, and whoever has the heaviest diaper wins the money.
Now, I have a question, and this is just for legality purposes. Now, can you only drink water? Because my secret go-to would be Pedialyte. I think that get nice hydrated and let it out. But
You can drink whatever you want. Except no Lasix, which is a chemical pill that you can take to make yourself pee a lot. Which apparently, I guess they give that to horses.
Never heard. I didn't know.
Yeah. Seriously.
Before a race.
Yeah, I guess. I'm not sure.
I thought they would just handle that on their own. Aren't they nervous too?
Yeah, I don't know. This would be great for your TV show, Al Jackson, of course, Daily Blast Live.
There you go.
Boy, that'd be a fun
What a fine
episode.
last episode that would be.
The diaper challenge. The last 30 minutes, no one's talking. They're just staring straight ahead. That weird feeling of using the bathroom on yourself. That's how I feel when I turn the seat heater on in a car. It just feels like you did something. I don't like that.
The cooler is like that.
Yeah, I know. The cooler freaks me out because that comes on automatically sometimes.
And it does. It makes you so cold it feels like you're wet.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever peed myself like that. Like you would know.
Well, here's the thing about this. It's going to be hard when you first put on an adult diaper. I've never had one on. And just to be sort of sitting here and going, okay, and get the mechanism going in your head.
Yeah, and just making eye contact with each other while you pee.
I feel like I'm going to take right to it.
I don't think any of us are going to have any weird.
Yeah, you're a weirdo. You are going to take right to it.
Yeah.
I start wearing
I
them
can't
every
wait to look you in the eyes as I'm peeing my pants. It's going to be awesome.
The 4th time.
Yeah, this is. Let's get to it. The object of this show is for you to educate me, trying to make me a little more hip. You're going to introduce me to some new language. What have we got today?
I am. And Tom, I wanted to throw a little curveball today. This is a what if for everybody in there, just because I'm curious. And this is the kind of stuff I think about when you're single. You got a lot of time to think. So here's my random what if. All right. Would you rather have your disgruntled ex micturate on your couch? Got that?
Micturate?
Yes, micturate.
Micturate with an M. Okay.
What does that mean? Use the restroom. Like we were talking about with the adult diapers, little urine action. Or would you rather have them pour cologne all over your business clothes or your work clothes?
Oh.
The first for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does micturate mean?
Urinate.
Wow.
Pee all over your couch.
Oh,
You
gosh.
can get
Thank
a new
you,
couch.
Kristi.
You can get a new couch. That's right.
I mean, all your clothes?
Did she do that to all your clothes?
No. This is just a hypothetical.
That sounded very personal.
The couch one, that only really affects me, but there are several people at work that hate cologne.
Yeah, Josh could
and that affects them, so I'd much rather go with that one.
And it's weird because, Josh, you took the first one, even though you hate cologne?
No, the first
Yeah, I would rather have her pee on my couch.
Oh, you'd rather have that? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. No cologne ever?
No.
How did you survive nightclubs in the 1990s? That's all that was in the bathroom. Remember, there'd be the bathroom attendant with Ricard Noir in there. You're
man.
like, get away from me. People are pooping. But, Tom, I got a word for you. So let's, all right, let's do it. Tom, what would it mean if I told you I'm going to flood the clock?
I'm going to float the
Flood.
clock. Flood.
Flood the clock.
Flood the clock.
I love that Tom writes it down. I'm fascinated by you, sir.
No, I'm going to flood the clock.
He likes to write it down, take a look at it.
I'm trying to think about this. It's obviously got something to do with time.
Yes.
Does it mean if you were to flood a clock, it would obviously short circuit? So it means you're going to make time slow down and spend a great deal of time doing whatever that activity
I think
be.
it's the exact
I think
opposite.
it's the opposite, too.
Yeah. I got to flood the clock. I'm really
Gotta
busy.
go.
Yeah, it's that.
Gotta
It's
go,
that,
man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hurry.
All right, now, Willie, this is more of a your generation answer. Do you have any guess besides that? Thinking about it.
I've truly no idea. I've never heard this at all.
Joshy?
Flood the clock. Anybody? Any guess?
I'm
Josh?
actually with Tom on the. You're going to play the long game, like you're going to let
Oh, that's cool. That actually, just as you say that, Josh, doesn't it sound like a sports term a little bit? Like it's 2 minutes to go, they're going to flood the clock now.
Right.
Yeah, no,
right.
flood the clock just means you're going to put some diamonds in that watch, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a great term.
Wow.
Isn't that a great one?
Yeah.
Huh.
Now, Tom, we need to hear it in a sentence immediately.
Well, after I won the lottery, I, of course, would never wear gaudy jewelry, but I have a friend that would, so I got him a dookie rope and I got him a clock that he can flood on his wrist.
Dookie rope. I'm going to strangle you with what?
Did I get it
You
right?
got so mad you didn't even hear him say, and then after he says, we're going to flood the clock on his wrist.
On his wrist.
On his wrist.
That's where the watch goes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it'll be a diamond-encrusted watch for someone who would wear such a thing.
That's right.
Man, I just got my tax return back, and it was bigger than I thought it was going to be. I think I'm going to treat myself and flood the clock.
There you go.
man.
Yeah.
But is it that specific? Does it have to mean you're getting diamonds on a watch, or
Yes.
can it be
Yes.
just?
Yes, clock, flood,
Yeah.
clock. Yes, watch.
I was asking if it could be used as a generic term. Hey, I'm going to spend money in a dumb way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no. I
Not
think
yet.
it's just-
Maybe in the future it'll be.
Yeah, and maybe you just need to start using it like that until that's what it means. Tom, you have quite the
Yes.
reach there.
Control the language.
Tom, I'm sure you flooded a clock or two in your
Yeah,
time.
I just don't get to wear them.
A new viral video out there shows a Southwest Airlines pilot threatening to turn this plane around
I've got the audio.
if passengers did not stop airdropping nude photos. Go on.
Here it is. This is the Southwest pilot. Yes.
So here's the deal. This continues while we're on the ground. I'm going to have to pull back to the gate. Everybody's going to have to get off. We're going to have to get security involved. And it's vacation that's going to be ruined. So you folks, whatever that airdrop thing is, quit sending naked pictures. Let's get yourself to Cabo.
Yes, the pilot made that announcement after a passenger received one of the nudes and complained to a flight attendant.
They are headed to Cabo.
Yeah, they are headed
I mean,
to
this
Cabo.
is a party plane.
Explain to me how this works.
No, wait. Time out. First, we have to revisit what Tom called an airdrop earlier.
Yeah, what'd you call airdrop?
Airdropping nude pics is what Tom
No.
said.
That's
no.
not what he said. He said floating naked
In the airwaves.
in the airwaves.
That's right.
Floating
You're
naked
right.
pictures in the airwaves.
You're right.
Christy has hers turned on. I open my phone. I go, here's a picture of me in college with my shirt off. Christy's got her phone out, and
Yep.
it's waiting.
It
waiting.
looks like a text message, and you hit
It says
accept.
airdrop. See, it
Airdrop,
says,
and then you
and
can
then I
accept
hit
it or not.
accept,
Yep.
Send it to your dad.
and now I have
Okay,
a
well,
picture of.
But Tom, you can
now
only
I
do
have
this.
this picture of Willie.
You can only
on
do
my
this with
phone.
people within the vicinity.
Okay,
Right.
but does it show you the picture before you accept it?
Yes, there's
Yeah.
a
Oh.
thumbnail of the
Yes.
picture.
So the problem here is if some woman is just sitting there
It's
innocently
not
with
just
her
some
phone.
woman; it's
Right.
some kids that are staring at their
Sure,
iPads.
But they're going to see it whether
Yeah.
they accept it or not.
Oh,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
these were apparently pics of genitalia, et cetera, et cetera.
Yes, naked pictures
Is that what
is
the
what he
story-
said. Yeah.
Yes, naked pictures.
I applaud the captain, though, because he was still sticking to that captain speak. Ladies and gentlemen, if we don't stop this, we're going to have to
I know.
turn this place around.
You know, we
That's
call it
right.
the cockpit, but
Airdropping nudes to strangers is called cyber flashing.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's guys especially go
Oh,
off on
big
this.
time! It is. Yeah, it is trash
Because
human beings.
You can set your phone
To not accept them.
but
right.
yeah, to accept contacts or everybody.
Right, or everybody.
Yes.
but I'm unclear on this. Does your phone have to be already in some mode
Yes.
to even get the warning?
Your
Okay.
airdrop has to be turned on.
Right.
Okay, but so someone could very innocently have that on, but they get
Right.
the picture even without accepting it.
Right.
Yes. Well, they'll
Well,
see it.
You don't have to accept it, but
When
it'll
you
show up.
accept it,
You'll see it though right away.
yes, when you accept
Send it to
it's-
your dad,
It saves
Willie.
in your photos.
It's off his, so I
Oh,
can't.
okay.
Okay.
Never
Did
mind.
anybody else turn off their Amber Alerts?
I just had this conversation.
Mine's
I haven't-
off, way off. Like, what am I going to do?
I didn't know you had the option.
Yes. Just the most obnoxious noise. Like, I can't do anything.
This was a good idea. That you should have. Yeah, this is a good
Can we
idea.
get
bringing
back
this
to
up.
receiving pictures of naked genitalia?
Sure. Just saying.
Hey, talk about checking your bags.
instead of kidnapped kids? Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, is that what that is?
I thought it was when 311 was playing Close in
Wow.
Town.
Got to laugh there. Thank God.
Nice.
Godwin can't see. He's laughing so hard.
Oh, God.
Okay.
So, Josh, is your earlier point about the fact that they were flying to Cabo,
What do you
It
expect?
was a party plane. It was
Yeah.
Cabo.
If you were flying to Oklahoma City, you wouldn't expect it. But if you're flying to
Right.
Cabo, you deserve it. What?
No, you
Kinda.
deserve
But
it.
they're kids on the plane.
Yeah, flying these days has all the glamour of being on a Greyhound bus.
Okay,
That's for
hang on a second. You don't like to fly. You need to tell people you've never liked to fly. You hate flying.
Yeah, it's never comfortable.
There it is.
It's animals.
I'm with Josh on this.
You get to a place very quickly, very safely.
That's the one good thing about it.
Operated by brilliant pilots.
Well, I don't know about that, but they
okay, you can drive next time.
I often do.
Okay, good.
What do you do when you're driving there, Josh?
Listen to music.
Do you ever think about making any jewelry?
Little chicken choker.
jacking up the prices, if you will.
He did say naked.
Yep.
Relax up there. Mind your own business up there.
No, Josh, I don't think.
People are taking their kids to Cabo. He's right. It's a party
come
plane.
on.
You
What'd
know what?
expect?
I think you're going to have a daughter who's going to work in the airlines. That's got to happen.
Oh, I don't care about that. She can work in the airlines.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I don't ever want an unsolicited D pic. Ever.
Never.
Ever.
Never, ever, ever.
Prude.
Whoops.
No.
You don't want to check your bag?
No. I don't want to check
anyone else's
anybody
bag
else's
for that matter.
Yeah.
No, this whole thing's awful. I mean, I can see. Is this is a new thing? What did you say they call it?
Cyber
flashing.
Cyber flashing. So it's just anyone.
Yeah.
If anyone has this particular aspect of their phone in the on position, they're going to be getting
They're gonna
random.
get it. Yeah. It's I don't know.
Willie, do you leave yours on at all times?
I do, but you can have it on to contacts
Text only.
People you
That's-
have saved. Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
So you just don't put it on everyone. Because if you put it on everyone, you'll get everything.
So this is like cyber flashing, literally. I mean,
Yeah,
this
that's
is-
what it is.
And is it primarily D pics?
I think so.
I would assume so, just because you guys are animals.
Although, no. No, there was a girl doing it on a flight. I remember. We had that story.
They serve alcohol on planes. That's why. Have you ever
yeah, I
received a
think
D
guys
pic,
do
Jess?
Solicited,
or you don't have to answer this question. Obviously, the answer is yes.
no, I'm actually thinking about it. I don't know if I ever have. I've been offered lots of D pics. I've never accepted the offer.
I thought you said you were going to talk about that on air. I'm so sorry about
that. We've learned a lot today on the show. We've learned that you can make jewelry out of the man's seed, and I guess any other thing can be turned into jewelry. But,
Body fluid, yes.
yeah. Oh, what else have you got over there, Kristi?
Well, we're going to change gears, shall we?
Sure.
Yeah.
Spain's famous Tomatina street tomato fight has returned following
back,
a 2-year hiatus.
Tomato fight!
Workers unloaded 130 tons of overripe tomatoes along the main street of the eastern town of Bunol for revelers to throw during the festival.
Doesn't it have to be overrun with vermin, rats, and food, and
It's like a
rotting
waste of
tomatoes?
food.
Up to 20,000 people take part in the event, paying $12 a ticket to participate in an hour-long battle of the tomatoes.
Hold on, we have a special guest.
Oh, who do we have here?
Oh,
For the Tomatina. Hey, it's me, Luigi Accusatore.
Luigi Accusatore.
I'm back.
Do you have your girlfriend with you?
Yeah, Gina Statutory is here with me, and I brought my concertina, my
right.
accordion.
What are you doing, Italian doing in Spain?
I always go to Spain for the Tomatina,
Okay.
but it's been
Just
3 years.
Just asking. Seems like a reasonable question.
You're just putting it right out
Gina
there.
and I fly over, and I get to sing on the side of the street.
Oh, please.
And I do a tribute to their music, the Latin music. A tomatina, you'll never get it clean. Tomatoes on your face, salsa on your ween. Red stains for days, a spaghetti salsa glaze. Like a copper patina, you'll need a good cleaner. A tomatina, I got some on a Gina and my accordion. It's called a concertina. I wish I was playing in a big arena, not the streets of Spain during Tomatina.
Thank you.
Arrivederci, everybody.
Good to
Prego,
see you,
prego.
Luigi.
Watch the entire show live or on demand at bobandtom.com.
Hey man, this is Donnie Baker. If you just like that video, then do your part. Like and subscribe. You have to. It's state law.